Today we've caught up with Reid. Hannah's 24 and she's a local in the Brisbane competition. She's just been over in Belgium playing hockey. So Hannah, tell us a little bit of your playing past. Like, did you grow up in Brisbane? You've played in Brisbane, Queensland?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up playing for Brisbane all the way through since I was, 7 years old, all the way through till under 13s, played Brisbane rep, went away on all the state championships as everyone does, and then we moved up to Sunshine Beach near Noosa when I was 12, so I played a year up there just for schoolgirls for 1 year, and then came back down to Brisbane for high school, and pretty much have been Brisbane ever since then. But lately I've been playing for Wide Bay and Super League, so I've been changing a little bit, but generally Brisbane / Sunny Coast.
And to date, what's the highest level you've played at? I know you've played for underage Queensland teams and the Queensland development team, is that right?
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much right, all the way through from under 13s till under 21s, and more recently the development teams, which have gone to New Zealand and China as well. So that's probably the highest I've played. But
yeah, and I suppose your most recent experience playing in Europe is definitely going to help that. Tell us about where you were and the club that you played for. I
was in a place called Temsa. It's a really small town in Belgium, about 15 minutes out of Antwerp, which is one of the main cities in Belgium. A really small club, which was pretty cool because you got to know everyone really well. And a girl, Courtney Mackay, from Brizzy Hockey, she played there last year and she did really well there, and she kind of let me know about it a little bit and said some good things. So it was quite a cool club, and the culture over there is just so different. Like, I mean, everyone's just hangs around at the club, like it's a big family, so it's like that here in a way, but it's slightly different. So I was pretty lucky that I chose such a cool club to go to.
And were there any other foreign players playing for the team?
Not in the women's team. Generally they choose 2 players from overseas, but this year I was the only one. But in the men's team there were 2 New Zealand guys, and they were quite good players. They play in New Zealand NHL most years, so they were playing in the men's team. So I lived with them in a house, and it was quite funny, but good.
And how would you rate the hockey there that you were playing, the league there, compared to, say, our Brisbane Division 1?
I mean, there were some teams who would definitely do well in our competition in Brisbane, and there was very much extremes, I feel. Like, the top teams would have really matched it with some of our better teams, but the bottom teams, I mean, it's pretty similar. Like, there were some lesser teams and some better teams, and I mean, it was fairly similar to our Div 1 competition.
And where did your team fit into the scheme of things?
We came 8th, so not too well, but not too bad. Like, I mean, there was 12 teams, so we were just glad that we weren't in relegation, so that was the main thing.
So did you see the differences in the European style compared to ours, and did you find that hard to adapt to?
Yes, definitely. I mean, the way I play especially, and what a lot of players do in Australia, is very forward focused, and you always want to be going forward into the circle. Whereas in Belgium and the Netherlands especially, it's all about keeping control of the ball and passing it back and around and just holding possession. And I've never played centre half before, but I played centre half pretty much the whole season, and I really had to learn not to always want to go forward because I get in trouble. But I had to kind of step back a little bit and know that I had to pass it back to the backs, and then eventually choose my time to go forward, because it was quite hard for me because of the way I play, which is always looking forward. And but I think it's made me a better player in a way, because now I'm not constantly looking to go forward. I kind of have a little bit more control and can look to go back and control the ball a bit more.
So obviously you had your playing commitments. What other sort of commitments did you have to the club off the field?
The deal was a fairly good deal, but at the same time that we played hockey, we gave coaching to the junior teams, and I coached 5 days a week, and on a Saturday I'd coach my junior team, which was a junior boys team, and so we'd travel with them in the morning and go watch them play and talk to them about their game, and then in the afternoon I'd play my game with my team. So it was quite a good experience, and it was actually really good getting to know all the young players and all the boys, and I had a really good relationship with them. They were really cool guys, so I was really lucky that I got a good team to coach.
Yeah, and how long were you there for?
I went over in September of last year and was there until December, and I came home for Christmas for about 6 weeks. and then I went back over, and now I'm home, which is in start of May. So a little while.
So it would have been great to play the hockey, but what about off the field? Did you get to do much travel?
I did actually. With the New Zealand guys I lived with, they were pretty cool and we all had a lot of fun together. And we went to so many places like Paris, Amsterdam, I went to Barcelona, London, Portugal, Morocco, Rome. So it was quite good. It's pretty amazing and eye-opening how close everything is over there, because I'd never been to Europe and it's just a drive away. It's like an hour-and-a-half drive just to go to Paris or Amsterdam, so it's a pretty good experience. But yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, and so by the sounds of it, it's something that you would recommend to other players?
Definitely, definitely. It's a great experience, and apart from the benefits hockey-wise, we had a great coach. And we also had a great guy heading up the whole training and things like that. So I learnt a lot through that, but generally off the field is a great experience too. You meet some amazing people. Like, I've got so many friends there now who I'll miss a lot. And just the travel, it's pretty amazing to do it while you're getting paid to do something you love doing. It's pretty rare to say that as a female and as a hockey player, so I think if anyone has the opportunity, they should definitely try and go hard for it.
So you're back here in Brisbane now. Where to next?
Starting uni again in about a month. So I've got to finish my nursing degree and I've only got a semester left, so that will be good to get that done and pretty much just start working, I'd say, and just keep playing for Valleys and hopefully try and win a premiership with Valleys.
Yeah, do you think it's been a one-off for you, or is it something you'd like to do again?
Hopefully again one day. I may go back for the second half of their season because after I finish my university, but we're still kind of deciding that. But I'd really like to again one day, and I definitely recommend it to anyone else who's thinking about it. And all I have to say is just get out there and do it. Don't just sit at home thinking about it. So really be proactive and look up people, look up emails, and just send some emails out. Try and make up a good resume and have some good references of coaches and things back here. And I guess just emphasise to them how beneficial you'll be to the club and how much you really want it.
Well, Hannah, it's been great catching up to you. Thank you so much for your time today. We're glad you're back here in Brisbane and look forward to seeing you out on the field. Good luck for the rest of the year.